said. That's from an old car commercial, before your time. It was a very popular slogan. He pointed to his temple. My brain's gotten filled up with so much stuff over the years, sometimes it takes me a minute to shove things around to make room. He took a deep breath with his upper chest, visibly sucking in his potbelly. But that's why I have you, Abby. You're young and sharp, and you help just by being near me. There's nothing like having a young person around to put the old brain on high alert. I'll do what I can, Mr. Diamond, but you should know I have zero experience. He cut me off with a hand wave. Just Derek. None of this Mr. Diamond stuff. It makes me feel old, and I'm not old. I've just been around a while. The waitress came to refill our coffee. She said, "Food won't be more'n a minute, folks." I rotated my cup so she could see the lipstick on the rim. "May I have a fresh one?" She apologized and took away the dirty cup. Once we were alone, I nodded at the stack of papers sitting on the table in front of Derek. "Should I prepare by reading the case files?" I asked. "I've already signed the non-disclosure agreement." "Sure thing, Abby," he said loudly. "I hope you like reading about strangulation." The buzz of voices around us in the diner all but disappeared. The word strangulation, said loudly, will have that effect on people. For good measure, he added in an equally loud voice, "But of course you're interested in strangulation. I've got a feeling you're a bit of an oddball." Tersely, I replied, "Takes one to know one." He pushed the paperwork toward me but kept his hand on top of the pile. He had attractive, well-formed hands with long fingers like my own and shiny buffed fingernails. In a quieter voice, he said, "Before you look at this, tell me one thing. What emotion would motivate you to strangle a man?" Without hesitation, I replied, "Anger." He smiled and lifted his hand from the papers. "Exactly," he said, "which is why this police homicide report is a work of fiction." I sucked in my breath over my teeth. "You're investigating a homicide?" "We, Abby, we are investigating a homicide." "And what's my job exactly? Taking notes, typing reports?" "Your duties will vary from day to day." He clapped his hands together. "Ah, here comes the food." The waitress set our breakfast on the table and poured me a fresh coffee. I'd been hungry a moment earlier, but suddenly the smell of food disgusted me. I slid along the booth bench to a clear spot on the table and started reading the homicide report. At 9 p.m. on April 5th, Mr. Brock Kensington was discovered dead on his kitchen floor. He'd apparently been the victim of a burglary that had taken a violent turn. He'd been struck on the back of the head with a blunt object and then strangled with his own belt. I paused on the 5th page and looked up at Derek Diamond. "What's going on here?" I asked. "If he was hit on the back of the head, someone was sneaking up on him. This doesn't sound at all like a burglary gone wrong." "Exactly," Derek said. He had a glint in his eye, like someone thrilled to find another human with a curiosity similar to his own. "Someone killed this guy on purpose." "You got it, Pontiac." Chapter 2. 10 a.m. As we left the diner, Derek handed me a set of keys with an Avis rental car tag. "You can drive since this is your city," he said. He was right. Norfolk, Virginia was my city and had been for all of my 25 years. With a population of around 250,000, Norfolk is plenty big. Unless you get tangled up with the wrong people, then it can feel too small. I scanned the diner's parking lot for the rental car, locating it by pressing the key fob to make the lights flash. Derek was still near the entrance to the diner, talking to some teenage girls walking a dog. I used my free hand to shield my eyes from the sun and watched them. It was the beginning of June, so the girls were delighting in one of their first